Oops, there we go. Alrighty. Hi everybody. Give me a couple of thumbs up, please, if you can hear me. That way I just know my audio's working. Yes, we're good? Alrighty, sweet. So howdy, hello, welcome. I am Joanna of JoMarie-N-Me acrylic pours and cards. And yes, I am Naomi's little sister. Okay, the youngest sister, but still little, big, whatever. So usually I'm showing you how to do pours, acrylic pours and everything, but this time I'm going to show you how to kind of, since it is paper crafting and I totally love card making, I'm going to show you how to dress up your card really quick, really easy. It's like totally simple, dude. So what we're going to be making, and I know it's backwards, we're just going to dress up a card. Dress up your cardstock. Dress up your paper. So I'm going to show you how to get this effect, like a Smokey Moon kind of effect on your cards. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing you around and bring you down. Alrighty? Hold up. Time out, kinkies. Hold on. Alrighty. So since I couldn't get the iPad working, I'm not going to be able to see comments here for a little bit unless my little man runs in and is like, hey mom, I got your back, but he's probably watching a soccer game or something. Alrighty, so starting off, we're going to be making this card. I'm not sure, I can't remember if it's a A6 or A7 type of card, but this is the kind of card we're going to be making. Folded dimensions are going to be 5 by 7. So if anybody knows if that's I know it's not an A2. If it's an A6, A7, you want to go buy some, holla at it, you can do it. What I did is I took regular cardstock and I cut it down to 4 by 5. See that? 4 inches by 5 inches. If it sounds a little loud, it's because I got my heater going because it's cold in here. Hold on, let me turn it off. Oh, holy rusted metal, Batman. Alrighty. So 4 by 5, and these are, like I said, it's just regular cardstock that we're gonna use. We're gonna dress it up. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Those are my card bases, and if you wanted to, you could put a mat back here, dude. But I think it looks perfectly fine without a mat like that. So we're gonna leave that like that. The colors I'm gonna be using, I am gonna be using Hero Arts Ombre, and then also the Ranger ink, archival ink in black. What I did in order to get that effect, you can see this is totally used, and right before we came on I was like, hey, you know what I can do? I found some acetate and made me a stencil that, since I use this design, this technique quite a bit, I got some acetate. Used my Cricut Cuddle Bug with a die cut and made my own stencil. And there you have it. So we're going to have both of these here. That off to the side. And let's get started. So I'm going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to lay this down. Can you see that? Right there. I'm going to lay this down on my mat. Nice and simple. Little bit of tape on the corners. That way we make sure it doesn't move anywhere. And we're going to take our stencil that we created and lay it down. Bam, right there. What you're also going to need, Miss Christina was showing you the sponges. This is a sponge dauber. And basically it's like a blending tool. Don't get offended. I like to use it on my middle finger. So that's how I like to handle my dabbing, however you want to call it. So now that you have your stencil in place, you want to make sure you hold it down pretty good because it will move around on you. That's why I put the tape on the other one. I have a little strip of paper off here to the side. I'm going to start with the lightest color. Just dab it off. Okay, make sure it's the color that you want. We start with the lighter color and we just bring it around. See how it has a little bit of outline? We're going to bring that light color into the middle. Circular motions, lightly. Then we go to the next one. Dab it off. Make sure it's the color that you want. And we're gonna start at the end and bring that color in just a little bit more, leaving a little bit of the lighter color in the middle. Bring it around, blend it out. And we're gonna go to the darkest color. Grab that dark, make sure it's the one you want, and we're gonna go heavy on the boundaries, on the outline. On the bottom part especially, I want really, really dark. But I'm gonna blend it in, touch lightly as I come upwards. Pick up some more, and I want it darker on this top, and then go lightly, light circles, little circles, as we get closer to the middle. You can hear my big boy. Yeah, I got a big old dog outside, out back. He's yelling at me because he wants me to bring him in already. I'll bring him in a little bit. So there you have that part. What we're gonna do, lift up, and there you have that part. Now, as you can tell, we have the little smoky effect though. You see that smoky effect? Let's deal with that part. We're gonna take the other part, the middle part of our stencil, place it down right over our oval that we just did. You can take the darkest color, lightest color, whichever color you want. I'm gonna go with the lighter shade. And just a little bit of outward. You don't have to go hard on this part either. Just random little outward parts. All over. Keep that one hand on your stencil. Make sure it's not going anywhere. And bring it around. And there you go. So you have your stencil there, you have your oval, and you've just dressed up your paper crafting, right? So I hope everybody's having fun, and that's the end of my project. No, I'm just kidding, dude. That would be like cuckoo crazy. Alrighty, dude. So we have this part already. What we're gonna go to next, I'm gonna bring in my, I don't know if you can see that, my Stamp Perfect. I love this thing because it just does wonderful things. So I'm gonna place my cardstock right there in the corner. Leave this one off. Now the stamp that I'm going to be using is from the, what is this called? It's the By the Sea stamp collection of clear stamps. I absolutely love these things. These things are like magic, dude. I love it. So I'm gonna want this to be right here, like if she's looking at the sunset, right? The sunrise, sunset, whatever you want to say. I want that right there. And then I'm gonna add thinking of you to this. And I love this thing, especially if you have to make like multiple cards, dude. This is sweet because, let me show you. Pop your magnets. I was gonna say, pop your magic down. You see, T, so you got me saying magic everywhere. Dude, what the what? Alrighty, so you pop that down there and then trip out. Bring this over and bam. Now your stamps are on this side. So let me show you the best part about this. We're gonna take our black archival from Ranger ink and I'm gonna stamp this up. Stamp it up. Or ink it up, I should say. Ink it up, ink it up, ink it up. And I'm gonna show you the best part about using your Stamp Perfect stamp. Hold on. I have to get a wipey, I'm sorry. About using the Stamp Perfect. I'm gonna take a wipey and clear off the ink that I got extra on, because I don't want it transferring over. Alrighty, and it's just a baby wipey that I'm using so far. Alrighty, so trip up. Bam, bring that over. And just a little bit of finger dancing. Happy fingers. Just press it down. Make sure that it's there. But the best part about using your Stamp Perfect, dude, bring it up. You see how light this is? It didn't come out like super dark. A lot of times if you're just stamping with a stamp block, you have to be like super careful if you're gonna stamp over it again. If you want to make it darker, you can either go in there with the pen, or you have to carefully line up your stamping block with your design. And dude, that totally, can I say sucks on here? It totally sucks. I'm gonna say it totally sucks. But trip out. The best part about using the Stamp Perfect is, look, bam, it goes over exactly where you want it, how you want it, and you're not gonna get that shadow effect. But because we're live, I'll probably get the shadow effect. I better not get no shadow effect, dude. That would be totally trippy. Alrighty, so we got this on here. Ready? The reveal. Awesome sauce. So I'm gonna just clean off my stamp. Now, I'm gonna be doing 16 more of these Thinking of You cards to go out to friends throughout my city. So I'm gonna leave this in the exact same position. And in order to get the same stamping effect, I'll just go over. Of course, each card will be individual because you'll never get the same oval on the next card. You'll always have a different oval, but your stamp will be exactly the same. So now what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna throw down some 2-layer tape or double-sided tape, if I can. There we go. And of course, I don't have my tape roller because, of course, doing practice runs, yeah, kind of ran out. So we're just gonna do this really quick because I only have a couple of minutes. And yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see comments still. But if anybody has a comment or question, dude, totally put it on my DM. And what in the world? And that way I can see what's going on. As for folding it, it has a line. I'd rather fold it this way. Move this over. Pick it up. Center it. Whoa, Nelly. Straight as possible. Bam. There you go, y'all. There is your card. I'm gonna make 16 more of these. And while I'm making it, I'm gonna be watching Miss Lena at Might-E-Made-It. She's up next, y'all. Go to hers. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll hit you up, okay? I'm gonna stay on, that way I can see the comments. And y'all head over to Lena's page at Might-E-Made-It. Here you go. I got the schedule right here. See? Oh, it's backwards, ain't it? Head over to Lena's page, y'all, at Might-E-Made-It. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very good day. Like I said, I'm going to stay on, but y'all head over to Lena's page, okay? Let me turn this around real fast. Sorry. My kiddo's in there. Sweet. How's everybody doing? I'm just going to go through these real fast. And I got my face all up in here. Head over to Lena's page, y'all. She's on right now. Alrighty. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.